The second reason why you don't need to memorize Lenormand's card meanings is that you are going to have to interpret them for different contexts and different questions anyway. Lenormand's cards are very flexible, and you're going to have to stretch their meanings for the different questions and the different contexts that you read for. In fact, if you don't stretch their meanings, you're probably not going to get deep readings and you're not going to get much insight from them. I call these different meanings for different contexts card correspondences. And we can get into correspondences in more detail another day. But just to give you a few examples, the fish is about money. It's typically about wealth and prosperity. But how do you make sense of the fish when it comes to relationships? The bear is about strength. So how do you read it in the context of where to live or what your home base should be? A card's general meaning doesn't always apply to the context or the question at hand. We often have to stretch its meaning and refine it to make sense of it in an insightful way for the question that we're reading. So spending too much time and effort trying to memorize the card meanings is probably going to be a waste of time. You're better off practicing readings over and over to stretch your interpretation skills. And the third reason why you don't need to memorize Lenormand's card meanings is that Lenormand's cards are not read individually most of the time. In fact, they are read in combinations most of the time. And this is different from many other card reading oracles. Lenormand's cards are very general, and that's why it's so easy to make sense of them. But the limitation here is that we don't get much insight from reading just one card. Instead, we read them in lines, several cards at a time, to make sense of them in combinations. So if you're going to spend your time on anything, it would probably be worth your time to spend more time on card combinations than on individual card meanings.